So Wright gets his opportunity, back in the side, now in the ruck. Clark just tries to steam his way through the middle. Hand pass to touch, errant. Not sure how Cox got rid of it. Good tackle, Burns. So the Saints need to just steady things down. They move it out towards Marshall, out of flank. See something forward. There's Memory off his 5 last week on a long searching lead.
This next play's the one. So Martin's got Owens at the moment deep in the goal square.
Memory too far from home, sets it up right towards Wright, who's drifted back into the pocket. Marshall grabs it out of the ruck. Big Rowan throws it on the boot. Nice finish by Marshall. Roden liked it, as did Saints fans. Well, Nick Martin got straight to Clark. Unusual hand pass. Now the Saints are away forward in the footy. Butler takes a quick bounce. Sees targets inside. It's a good hit too. And coming back into the side is Anthony Caminiti. For 2 in a row for the Saints. Arm in the air. Good fight back. Down in that area now. Steele gets a little bit of room. Just barrels it forward. Does Rowan Marshall. Laverde does well. Back towards Heppel. Opens up though. Nice ball inside. Higgins was on the lead. He was aware that there was an opportunity for Sharman, and he hit him perfectly. 28 goals for the season for Jack Higgins. Strikes it reasonably well. And the Saints have kicked 3 in a row.
Out wide to the wing. And time on the side of Sinclair.
Saints have got some run. They look for Jones forward of the footy. Beautifully way to kick. Hill's the runner there. They're wanting it in hands, and they do. Just good run. Steele charged off the wing. Found space inside 50. The lead has come back to Wanganeen Miller. Unusually doesn't want to have the shot. Goes back towards Steele. Creates a bit of space. Might be back in the path of Wanganeen Miller. A little bit more to Owens. Eyes were darting momentarily for Mitch. Tight in the pocket. Tries to bend the ball and does a wonderful job of it. Good finish, Owens. 4 on the bounce, and again David Roden smiling.
Well, one thing we do know, Gaz, is again in the last month or so, one of the best teams at punishing turnovers and turning them into scoring opportunities.
Yeah, they
look like doing it again today.
You might want to pay attention to this guy too. Leading possession winner for the Saints, and that's why, because he generally kicks it to his team's advantage.
You just saw him thread the needle from here. This might be an even tougher angle, but his confidence will be up.
It's a smaller hole for the needle to go through, Jason.
33 uncontested marks to 16 in favour of St Kilda.
Fans desperate to get a... Except for that guy who's just eating a nice salad roll. He doesn't want to get the camera out.
That's almost un-Australian salad roll. The footy.
Pop kick instead, so he thought the percentages were against as well. 21 goals, 6 for the season coming in today. Tim Membry to make it 5 in a row for St Kilda, and they are striping them. On top in the contest in this quarter. Stringer tries to win it back. Steele, Wanganeen Miller, they just eke it out through Burns under severe pressure. Here he is again. Spearing ball from Wanganeen Miller was an absolute scorcher. And lands on the chest of Butler.
Who I don't think is confident making the distance.
Here we go. He's already had 3 parts to play. He might get his first goal of the season. He has to do it himself. It's a famous Essendon name, isn't it, Wanganeen? With this young man, and we're getting to know him at St Kilda. And they are back in front. He is one of the best-looking kicks in the comp.
He's a star in the making, but he can still just make a mistake every now and then. But he's been a huge factor in the way this game's played.
Well, funny little kick from Merritt, cut off by Wood. Opportunities now for the Saints. Butler back to Wood, can't shrug the tackle of Merritt. There is Bonner. Owen shrugs one tackle, sees something inside. And again, it's this man that just pops up.
Some real talent, some real endeavour about what he's doing.
Had one shot from outside 50 that stayed right. No concerns here. Sharman is on the board, and the Saints get their 7th.
The bulk on McGrath, and the size advantage pays. Angled kick was a good one to Membry up the ground. There's a huge gap for them to lead up into or lead back into, and it's Hill that does just that. Now he's got Burns in his left pocket, uses him at the last possible moment to maximise the advantage for the leading player, and it's that man, Sharman, again. 2 goals in each of his last 3 games, and now another. And the joy spreads for the Saints players and fans alike. Full Quarusa for Wanganeen Miller at his 24th disposal. As good as any of the others to steal again. He's having a little patch here. And again, kick is wide, but it's a mark inside 50 yet again. 14 marks inside 50 for the day for the Saints. Anthony Caminiti, a defender in his last 2 games, but in the absence of... Oh, my God, here's another one! Wow, kicking them from anywhere and everywhere. Anthony Caminiti joins the show reel. He's kicked his second, and the Saints are back out to a 20-point lead, which is a match high. 7 minutes into the third quarter.
It's the half-back line and causes issues everywhere.
Higgins and Steele were ready for action. It's holding the ball, and the Saints fans can't contain their joy. So Jack Steele, never been a huge goal kicker. 3 goals, 3 for the season. He'll know how big this is. To give St Kilda a 26-point lead.
Come from behind his caddy. Can he provide a spark, the young man? Jones shrugs 1 tackle. Owens. Now Sinclair, always so good off half-back. Finds a little gap. It's a clever fashion kick that from Bonner. He really worked his way through it. Marshall runs round to Jones. They're running in waves, the Saints. They come again. Deep ball forward.
Whoa.
Here he is again. Cooper Sharman.
Chase man.
He's everywhere. Forward hand pass. Steele's got 2 in a minute. And the Saints have banged on 6 on the trot.
18 and a half minutes into the third quarter. Cooper Sharman's taken more marks than the Essendon football.
Oh, here he is.
There's another one.
It is his day. Redmond just kicked it straight to Cooper Sharman. Career high 4 goals. He's kicked 2 today. He has been everywhere, this young man. Gee, that's a blue out of defence. To take it out to a game-high 38-point margin. Sharman from directly in front was never going to miss. That young man, he's having a day out, as are his Saints, and they're out by 38 points.
Gallo, really, Essendon, that's how long since their last goal. They're breaking it out of the middle again. The left foot of Stocker. Oh, my goodness, he's almost got it again. He has, Sharman. A handball this time to Butler. Little pop kick. Higgins wants in. Out of the goal square, Owens. Higgins ready to get it back. Desperate stakes into the Butler. And Dan's put it through. This is almost done. It's almost dusted. Saints lead by 44 points. They've kicked 8 goals in a row. Where are you, Essendon?
That's why, you know, Zach Merritt and Brad Scott at 3/4 time have got big jobs to do.
Job just got harder. Steele's kicked his 3rd.
So Dyson Heppel's gone to Cooper Sharman now, which is an interesting matchup.
You would think he'd have a significant advantage in the air, Cooper Sharman.
Steele tosses it up. Membry clears his head. Was there a bit of interference? There was. A gentle shove, but enough.
Waste, even though you're not essentially tackling them or holding them that much.
It was the main act last week with 5. Just a supporting role today, but he'll take 2. And the Saints lead balloons out beyond 50 points. And the comeback job just got that little harder for Essendon.
Coming up for disposal 21. Slots it out wide to the athletic Owens. Where's Sharman? Put it down in his area.
He's now got Nick Cox as his opponent. So Dyson Heppel didn't last long.
Owens pops it up. Here comes Sharman from the front. Works to the back. It's going to be another one for the Saints, and it is. It's raining goals for the Saints. Caminiti adds a 3rd to his tally.
As the doctor eventually made his way out to Darcy Wilson to get him off after that head clash.
Thank you, Sarah.
Lesson learned, I think it's fair to say.
Another ball forward, all the way out the back is Higgins. And he'll like this. He'll really enjoy this, Jack Higgins. Led by 16 at quarter time, 9 at half time, 45 at 3/4 time. Higgins plays on. Another nail in the Essendon coffin.